Warning, Supernatural The Crossroads contains adult language and discussions. If you're easily offended, do not continue to listen.
Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad.
I went to the crossroads. Fell down on my
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Supernatural The Crossroads. A very special episode this week, as we're doing something just a little bit different. Of course, I'm your host, Thomas Cowley. Joined with me today is Ryan Denton.
What's up?
And Michael Flores.
Howdy.
And we also have a special couple of guests in studio as well today. We have Andrew and Sam from Game State, if you're a fan of that show over on Rain Man Digital, as well as the Rain Man Show. And today, they are here to help us out because we are going to be playing the Supernatural role-playing game. Now, if you're a member of Patreon, you watched us create these characters with a little bit of struggle as we understood basic math.
Try a lot of it.
And it struggled with calculators and, numbers beyond 12.
Words for Mike.
No, not words, just numbers.
All right.
Words I can understand. It
because we did?
It was because there was letters with numbers, and that fucked everything.
Oh, yeah.
That becomes almost like algebra for me. My mind just shuts down.
So we have gone through the effort. We have created these characters. We're going to give a quick recap of each one of our characters, and then we are going to be getting into the actual game that is going to be the Dungeon Master. Game Master will be Andrew, something that he put together alongside Sam. And we'll be playing these characters through that story. So I'm going to start things out with Ryan. Can you give us a quick recap of your character?
I sure can. We're going to introduce Cade Jackson.
Oh.
Cade Jackson's a loner hunter. He travels alone and hunts alone.
Is that because he's a loner hunter?
Yes.
He's alone. He jacks off alone, has sex alone.
There's a lot of alones in Cade's life. Cade is ripped and is good looking.
Can you tell it's a role-playing game?
After Cade fell on hard times, he became a drifter and a traveler. He's seen the world and on his travels learned about the supernatural underworld. Cade is very good with guns. He can drive very well.
He sounds like Ben Stiller from...
that's exactly what I'm going
from
for.
From Zoolander.
No, it's not. It's from
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. It's White Goodman. He's really good at it. I'm better than you, and I know it. He's good at athletics, weightlifting, and climbing. He's good with lore, and he knows demons really well. He's good at hacking, and he's very good at brawling and unarmed combat. Some of his assets are he's a brawler, and he has danger sense.
Obviously, his vocabulary isn't very good.
He's not very good at vocabulary.
Just lots of good and lots.
Yes. He's very well trained.
Oh, there you go.
At brawling. Some of his complications, he has anger issues. And
Shock.
He is also very infamous, or has infamy.
Very infamous.
An infamous drifter.
An infamous loner.
He's alone, but he's famous to himself.
He carries he carries an assault rifle and a pistol, and he has a knife as well.
All right. Now, as a character foil to what's his name again?
Cade Jackson.
Cade Jackson.
X's.
Just think of like a stripper name for men. I mean, that's what he chose.
Pretty much.
He's a male stripper.
Shut up, dude.
Did you choose dancing as any of your attributes?
There's no dancing on there for Cade.
Oh.
You fat piece of shit.
I didn't know that was dancing as an option.
Hey, spoiler.
I would have done it otherwise.
Don't tell people my character yet.
So, as a foil to Cade Jackson, we have Veronica Price. Veronica Price is a bit of a book nerd, and she also likes to have a good time. She's knowledgeable in lore and very influential.
Is she a bore?
Not at parties.
Don't talk like that.
Keep going. This is great.
She's got a knife. She can handle a firearm. But she's also got her trusty laptop and mobile phone as she investigates all kinds of clues and then has fun on the weekends as well. Slutty yet smart.
Feeling cute. Might kill a monster later.
Might kill a monster later. Don't know. Put it on Instagram.
Fit for the gram.
And then
That sounds like a chick I'd fuck.
bringing up the rear.
God damn.
Bringing in the rear of the troop here, we have Michael's character.
Mm-hmm.
Can you introduce us to this magical person you've created out of nothing else than your imagination?
Yes, my name is Andrew Flagg.
It's still the best
You
name.
spell that F-A. I'm sorry. I don't know how to spell. F-L-A-B-B. Andrew Flagg. I'm a wannabe horror television writer who realized the world he writes was real after my mother was brutally murdered by a Wendigo. My skills are bartering, haggling, cooking, dancing, sleight of hand,
As he steals a hoagie from somebody?
clawing. Yeah, clawing. That's how I fight. With my nails. And also camo for survival, because sometimes people forget I'm even sitting here. I mean, I forget. My assets are I'm very lucky, but because I'm also very lucky, I have formed addiction.
Two.
My addiction is food.
All right.
I got gear.
Okay, what's your gear?
Glow sticks. MREs. Rope for when my luck runs out. Restraints for my dates. Well, hold on. They like it. Consensual. And,
I don't know if it is.
And also a watch. Because
Because you're on borrowed
I
time.
need to watch something besides my weight.
All right, so this troop of misfits is going to be going through a supernatural scenario designed by Andrew. So, you know, if it's
Andrew Spindler. We're going to have to definitely
you're right.
distinguish the two.
Andrew Spindler
is the game master.
Correct.
Not the character Andrew Flagg.
No. Andrew Spindler is the game master for this entire scenario, not the character Andrew Flab, who's completely original and based on nothing.
Yeah, based on absolutely nothing out there.
So, with that, now that we have a little quick idea of all these characters, I'm going to hand the reins over to Andrew to start us off with the story, essentially.
I love seeing Sam like dying laughing over there.
Oh, this will be good.
I can't wait. Let's get started.
Oh,
His mic's not on.
Cade's got shit to shoot.
Let's do. I got shit to kill.
Andrew Spindler, have you been talking? Because your mic has not been on.
I've been testing to see if my microphone has been on, and every time I'm like, oh, not yet.
We just turned off the game master.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
I'm Andrew Spindler. I am one of the hosts of Game State. Sam is next to me here as well. He'll be assisting me in any rules things. Hopefully, we won't need to bring him in on anything, but he's here just in case.
He's your backup.
He's my
buddy.
backup. Yep.
Your backup homie.
Yeah.
Facebook backup homie.
All right, so how do we start this out?
So the way that we're going to start is I have a pre-credit, pre-intro that I'd like to read.
Oh, the story's beginning.
Yeah. If you guys are ready.
Will begin.
Well, we're ready as it's going to ever
All
get.
right. I'm scared.
You should be.
Now's your chance. Don't fuck up.
This music is great. Darkness falls over a clearing, a place of ritual that has served for thousands of years. This is not new to anyone. Even the oldest here know what was done, what is to be done, what will be done. A figure lies still, surrounded by shadows in mask. It is the last full moon of winter, and the time has come. A ferocious gust sets ice in the bones of those gathered. The tallest of figures steps forward. In a tongue reserved for only the most pious, he begins. The clouds break. The sky opens to reveal the full splendor of the stars above.
In hungry.
There is no scream. There is silence. There is peace, and for now, there is nothing more to be done. The wind picks up. The clouds roll in. A year passes. The hunters, when gathering their mail in one of their trips home, unlock their doors. The early morning sunlight pierces the threshold of the residence. For some, a dog barks, a child calls, or they may open the door to a long silenced hum. After a much-needed shower, they adorn themselves with the first pieces of unsoiled cloth in months. The work of a hunter is hard, it is cold, it is lonely, it is benevolent.
Look at Wright's face. So what the fuck is happening?
Continue. Keep going.
Keep going, motherfucker.
As each parses the contents of their mailbox, bills, advertisements, bills, more advertisements, more bills. As they do so, a courier hand delivers yet another letter. As quickly as he appears, he is gone. The letter invites you to a bar near the reservation out west near Waweep, just north of the Arizona border. It offers no payment, no promise, or reward for service. At noon, you pull up to the bar at the edge of civilization.
So a reservation is the edge of civilization? That's offensive.
It's a good start. It's a good start.
Thank you.
All right, so we're all three appearing at this bar. We all three got the letter. The characters aren't asking this. I'm asking this.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, the three of you arrive. You can arrive together. I don't know how you guys know each other.
So we're already friends and hunters.
Is that the understanding?
So
We're hunter. I'll let Andrew go ahead.
So you guys each received a letter on your own.
Okay.
Okay. Whether or not you know each other is something for backstory that I don't
Okay.
think that we discussed during session 0.
Okay. I would prefer that we do not all know each other.
I would agree. I think that would be more interesting.
It'd be funnier. I definitely would not be friends with Andrew.
Who would be right?
You could be, though, because I'm good at bartering and haggling. You could become my friend.
I definitely don't want to be your friend.
All right, so how do we start this then?
Yeah, so you arrive at a bar on a reservation just outside of the Arizona border. What do you do? How did you get
Is there
there?
an order to this?
No, this is a totally free-form experience. There is no order unless we are in combat.
Well,
which
Is it happy hour at the bar?
it
It's
might be.
noon, for Christ's sake.
It is
Jesus,
12
you
noon.
fat piece of shit.
It's lunchtime, I guess.
I would like to order some hot wings and a large beer.
So you would like to go into the bar.
I want to go into the bar.
Okay. Andrew Flab, this is what you see. As you take in your surroundings, you figure that the bar is more or less a stereotype of itself, right? Windows completely covered, adverts for Miller, Coors, Natty Light are pasted all over the windows and doors that you can't see in at all. But you do see an LED light, switches between open, specials for the day, $2 domestics, and boasts open 23 hours.
23 hours?
Yeah. I do bookkeeping or something at some point. Oh, you can kill the music, by the way.
Okay.
Well, that kind of was awesome.
We
Can
need,
you leave the
we
music
need like
on really
ambient
low?
bar
Can you
sounds
leave
now.
just really low though? There we go. Perfect.
Inside, there's a couple of tables, pretty standard stuff, as mentioned. The interior is adorned with stained glass and neon advertising, just some beers. Bar takes up most of the north side of the room. Dart machines sit on the far side, opposite the entrance, which shares a space with the pool table. A couple of tables with a few figures at each of them.
Where's the food?
You can go up to the bar
If you don't hurry up, I'm going to eat a werewolf.
and order something for sure.
All right, so how do I order?
Yeah.
Cade walks up to the bar and orders a beer.
Right.
And none of that pussy light shit. Give me a Guinness.
Guinness one. How about a Coors Banquet, sir?
Yes.
And the bartender pours you a beer, puts it on a coaster, and hands it over to you.
Perfect.
This place is fucking gross. Oh my god. Can I get anything with vodka in it?
We can do vodka with vodka.
That sounds great.
I might have some leftover, what is it, grape juice?
Give her, no. I suggest giving her vodka with vodka because I got some restraints in my gear bag.
Miss, is that all right?
And as long as it's not from him, as he doesn't touch it, that is fine.
Do you
You mind if I pay for your drink?
Hey. Hey there, Thackley.
I think I'll pay for a drink.
Is that all right by you, miss?
I like your beard.
Thanks.
All
I
right.
grew it myself.
Okay, so he's not the to herself. Okay, so he's not the smartest tool in the shed, but he is pretty ripped.
I grew up myself.
Angel Flab, you wanted to order some food, is that right?
A nice hot wings
Yeah.
and extra fattening celery sticks.
You want the 12 or 24?
Veronica looks at him with disgust.
Cade to himself, God, he's a fat piece of shit.
I'll get you the 24.
This is so offensive.
Do you know him?
I've never seen that guy before in my life.
Is he like normally here, or
I don't know, but he's breathing really hard.
And it's so hard to walk from the parking lot to the bar.
okay?
Okay, so the bartender fixes Veronica's
Drinks,
drink, puts an order in with the cook in the kitchen. You notice, as this bartender is...
Who's you? Or all of us?
The collective you, the
Okay,
royal you.
Got it.
We're all sitting next to each other, I assume.
All notice a person sat in a booth on the very far end. She's strategically placed, so the only burnt-out table light. She's on the wall.
Okay, it's a woman.
It is a woman.
Is her pronoun she?
You can ask her and find out.
Okay.
Is there anything we can infer from this at this point, or is it too early to tell anything because she's in darkness?
So, doing a quick little look, you can tell that she's got black hair, smooth face, fair complexion, and she's got a glass of water.
Give us the numbers. Sizes.
I did not think of her breast
What's her waist to boob ratio?
It is acceptable.
Okay.
Cade gets up from his spot at the bar, grabs his beer, walks over to the lady at the table and asks if he could sit down.
Andrew Flab interrupts.
The woman is immediately concerned.
Would you like a writing gig?
And excuse me, who are you? I know you.
Oh, my name's Andrew.
Yes, Flab, right?
Flab. Andrew Flab.
And you're Cade?
It's Cade
With
Jackson.
the 2 X's,
That's
right?
me.
Where's the third?
I'm over here, you skank. God. I'm right fucking here.
The woman immediately regrets everything that she's done up to this point.
I mean, I'm the only other woman in the whole fucking bar, but yeah.
There is Veronica. Would you all please come here? She beckons for you to come and sit down at the booth.
How does she beckon?
She says, "Hey, would you please sit down?"
I take up 2 seats as an FM.
I sit on the edge as far away from Flab as I can.
I'll prefer to stand.
All right, she says.
So
Thank you.
what are we doing here?
Yes.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, nice to meet you, Andrew Flab.
How do
thank you very much.
How do you know us?
There are methods that one here can acquire information, but that's not important right now. What is important is my daughter is missing. My daughter Mary, she's missing.
What's her numbers? Just go down the line.
Age 17.
No, I don't care. Oh, wait, I do care.
She's been gone for 2 weeks. I called the...
In those 2 weeks, did she turn 18?
Weird thing, she actually turned 16.
Reverse aging, I like it.
Jesus.
She's a regular Benjamin Button.
Oh my God.
So when was the last time you saw Mary?
2 weeks ago.
Have you called the cops?
I have. We are...
I heard there's something about Mary.
I set myself up for that one. Perfect. 2 weeks ago, called the police. They did nothing. She disappeared on the reservation, so we contacted them. They said, "Oh, she'll show up." She didn't show up. We
Are you just assuming she disappeared on the reservation, you white piece of shit? Is that an assumption? Reservation's dangerous to whitey? Because you'd be right.
No, I think that
Flab? Hey, Flab?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Let her talk.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He begins to munch on chicken wings.
Are you going to finish that?
No, she definitely disappeared on the reservation. She lives with her father, Shane. He moved in with him about 4 years ago.
Does he live on the reservation as well?
He does. He lives 10 minutes south, just north of Bitter Springs. It's about 20-minute drive, actually, now that I think about it.
Did you say a 20-minute trab or drive?
Drive, sir, please.
So my question is there anyone out there that would want to hurt you or Mary?
Not that I can tell. She had some
Are you sure you've never done anything to make anybody upset? Maybe steal their lunch? Because that usually makes me very angry. I just want to make sure.
I don't think
Shane?
he's bathed in like a month.
He does smell.
She
pretty
whispers to Cade.
bad. He does smell pretty bad. Cade whispers.
Is that fucking barbecue sauce on his lip?
No, it's fanboy tears. I wear it for cologne.
How the fuck did he hear me if I'm whispering?
So
Shit, he's
so you
got
haven't
animal
seen,
senses.
So you haven't seen Mary in 2 weeks.
I have not heard from her
Heard
in
from
2
her.
weeks. She moved down 4 years ago with her father, Shane.
Okay.
Shane has not seen or heard from her in 2 weeks as well.
Is Shane available for us to talk to?
Maybe. We're not really in contact. We
Shane-
split up quite some time ago. He couldn't keep it in his pants.
So why did you call us?
On the reservation, there are complex things that should be simple, or simple things that should be complex. Basically, what should seem as a simple act, I'm fucking this up royally. What should seem as a simple, like murder, death, or something like that, usually isn't as cut and dry as that. For example, people frequently have massive lacerations to their body that don't relate to any
Lacerations like an animal attack?
claws. But there's
A
the
claw.
biggest thing around here is a bear. But these are like really big.
How often does this happen?
Twice a year, maybe once or twice.
Is it always around the same time of year?
She goes silent at that.
So can I do like any kind of
Yes, please. do.
intuition or
We're
something
actually
like
going
that?
to roll against a trait. So, what are you trying to get out of?
I'm trying to figure out why
This
she
person-
called us. Like, if the cops didn't do anything, what is it? She clearly thinks something bad or different happened. So why is she calling? I'm trying to get her to explain that.
Does she know hunters? Is that the whole
Yeah,
thing?
like, why does she know about the supernatural? Why call us? I'm trying to get her to.
Are we like the
admit to that.
Ghostbusters? Like, oh, come on.
Yes, good question. So, what?
Like, how did she get in contact with us?
That is a good question. What attributes will you and skills will you be using to roll?
So I have influence for persuasion, or I could do, I guess, intuition. I don't know. You tell me which one.
I think a
or
persuasion
investigation.
roll. Investigation might be right.
What about
to
haggling?
Ask the no. To ask the correct questions, or investigation to maybe.
Well, either way, it's the same number for dice roll.
Okay, so he has, just to clarify, I'm breaking character here. In order to get more information, the reason why you're playing coy is because we need to actually have
We
the
have to ask the right
We
attributes.
got to try to figure it out with our abilities.
Correct.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so if my influence is a 6 plus persuasion is a D2, that gives me an 8, or my perception is a 6 and my investigation is a 2. So either way, it's
So
an
D8.
8.
Yep.
So does
So-
it matter which one I
Well,
pick?
how do we choose who gets to ask the question?
He's asking the question.
Veronica is asking the question.
Veronica's asking the question.
Okay.
My characters just asked it, so I figured I'd go.
And just
for
so the
it.
people that don't understand, like RPGs, typically game masters, which is Andrew, they have a lot of liberty.
Yeah.
He has a story written, but he can also choose different things that may not be written. He could say, "Shut up, Veronica. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to Caden
This
Jackson."
sexy man, Andrew Flab.
Yeah.
I mean, it's reality.
So it's 100% up to Andrew
So I've got
Spindler.
D8,
Okay, so you've got your skill.
right?
Also, add your value for willpower. Roll that dice as well.
So you
Okay, so I'm going to use influence persuasion, which is a D8, and then willpower is an 8, so that'd be a second D8.
So you roll 2 d8s, add them together. That is your value.
I only have one, so I'll roll it twice then.
Yes.
All right. Oh shit, 8,
roll another 8. We're gonna get the answer.
3, so that's 11.
Turn the music back on, dude. We're back in character.
The woman who you've not yet asked her name.
Oh shit, fuck.
Wait, before you answer Veronica's question, ma'am, I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. Obviously, you know who we are. But what is your name? I'm Cade. What's your name, ma'am?
Charisse.
Charisse.
Charisse Humatoa.
Excuse me?
Humatoa?
Say it one more time.
Humatoa.
Thank you.
Who
I'm
got a
I'm not
toe?
very good with I'm not very good with names.
All right,
Humatoa. Got it.
Veronica, what did you roll?
an
Hematola?
11.
An 11. Okay. Charisse takes a beat, and she begins. When these disappearances and murders happen, all the birds kind of just disappear. There's silence in the skies. There's not anything roaming the grounds. There is total silence from nature.
Okay, so she still isn't.
I know.
Do I need to go for another check
No,
here? Or?
not a check. I'm trying to think of how to. See, this is where. Okay, so one thing with role-playing games is I have stuff written down. Right.
Right.
This is.
I know where we're going. I'm going to do something here. Okay, so
Yep.
so I'm going to use. I'm staying character. So look, lady, I understand where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, it seems like you know who we are. We don't know you.
Yes.
You need to tell us the full story here before we can get to the bottom of finding Mary.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to break character.
If you
so
don't
I'm going to
give-
roll.
Taking charge.
You have entailed my buffalo wings are out on this table.
So I'm going to use my influence
He already
to
ate
try
10.
to.
They're not even done cooking.
So I'm going to use my influence to try to get her to tell us
Yes.
the whole
Just-
story.
Before you do that,
Okay.
look into what I'm trying to figure out. I have stuff written down. I have an idea of where I want the story to go. I have my beats planned out in such ways, right? What you guys are asking is not following my script, so I'm trying to think of a way
To get around it.
to not to get
Well, then
around
can
it,
you
but
give
to
us a
provide
clue, I
you,
guess?
to provide you information that is meaningful that doesn't give away things. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay. So let's.
Okay, well, here we go.
Yep.
I have a knowledge and culture
Yeah.
specialty. Without telling us too much, would that help in any way? If she knows about the birds and shit, everything disappearing every now and then for the area. Because, I mean, I think of Native Americans, a lot of them, like, know a lot of the same stories from ancestors, at least my friend
It's
does.
called folklore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. She turns to Veronica and says, "How big do you think a bird can get?"
How big is my gullet?
The biggest bird out there is the albatross, but that's huge. Why?
Also not native to the area,
Okay, yeah.
but I like your thought.
In the area?
So, every year, feathers that are far too large start to show up. It's like they're being shed from something, and they're...
A phoenix.
Well, if a phoenix is shedding their feathers, wouldn't the feathers disappear after a time? I'm not super... Like, I don't...
I'm gonna hunt down
Right.
that bitch.
You need to not keep us in the dark so much so we can keep going a little bit.
Yeah,
'cause
we're
you're trying
stuck
to-
here.
We're stuck here,
I
and you're
know,
trying to
I
tell
know.
us the
Is Andrew
supernatural
Spillman
bit.
writing this or Andrew Flab? I'm very confused.
I'm just
and we're
saying,
stuck right
don't
now.
stick 100% to your stuff. Like, mold with us and the questions we're asking.
So what you're saying, lady, let me get this straight.
Is there's a big bird.
There's a big bird that comes and takes people away. Is that what you're
and
saying,
you think
lady?
your daughter got snatched?
Is the big
Yeah?
bird yellow? Just bear with
Kate,
me.
thank you. You got it. It's really... Birds are gone. Or birds are here. People are disappearing. Feathers
So
are
the
showing up.
cops don't believe you, and you're worried about the folklore.
Why would a police officer who has no jurisdiction over the reservation take credit to any of what I'm saying?
So why would you call us?
Oh, look, a social message as well.
Why would you call us about this problem?
You guys hunt, right? You're hunters. You hunt things.
Okay.
Real quick, how'd she know that?
Yes. Good
In the
point.
yellow pages.
In the elevators.
The
yeah.
hunter yellow baby.
The hunters.
You Googled me.
So how'd you find us?
People here, myth is taken as fact, right? Your names are in the circles. Your names are here because you deal with what we consider.
So you know of
fact.
us, lady. You've heard whispers of Andrew Flab, Caden Jackson, and that Victoria bitch.
Unfortunately,
Oh my
Veronica.
fucking god, it's Veronica, you fat piece of shit.
I knew it started with a V. Vagina face.
Wow.
Listen,
Hey.
I'm in character. I have a lot of leeway right now.
Just eat your fucking wings. God.
Anyways, you heard whisperings and rumblings like my stomach does when I'm hungry. And now you want us to do the
Where
dirty
was the
deed.
last time she was seen?
You'll have to ask her father.
Where does he
Cade
live?
gets up and says, look, lady. Look, lady. I'll personally take a look into your daughter's disappearance. I'm going to go down to the Reds 10 minutes away and check on, what was his name? Shane? Scott? What was his name?
His name's Shay.
It's Shane.
All right, I'm going to go check on Shane, get some answers here, and I'm going to find your daughter. And I don't care about these two weirdos. I'm going to do it by myself.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic. Kate, thank you.
Okay, testosterone. Fucking calm down. It'd be easier if we worked together.
What? I'm a loner, baby. I don't need to be walking with
The
you.
infamous loner, yes.
Hold on, I'm gonna follow Caden because I usually like to follow people
My
that are
name's
better
Cade,
than me.
dumbass.
Okay, I'm gonna follow people who are better than me. I usually do that. Follow people who are better than me and just mimic. So I'm just gonna mimic Caden and follow him.
Man.
I drive a bus.
Looks
Okay.
like...
Charisse gives you Shane's address.
Thank you. I hop in my truck.
Hold on. Before you do that,
I hop in my bus.
what are the other people doing? You're
I'm
making
trying
an
to convince
exit.
Cade that we should work together on this one.
I'm following.
Cade's walking out to his truck.
Cade, hold the fuck up, okay? Seriously. I understand this whole macho alpha shit you got going on right now, but it'd be a lot easier if we're all working on the same thing to work together.
I can see your point. I guess you guys could tag along.
Work on that attitude. Wait, why am I talking like that?
Get off my character, dude. Get off my nuts.
I'm following you.
Also, I think he's gonna follow you either way.
I'm already in my
To be
best.
honest, he fucking creeps me out. So rather than do this alone, you know.
All right, you make a good point. Let's, I agree to work with you guys.
Besides, I didn't see a mobile phone or a GPS on either of you two scummy bastards, and I have a laptop and a phone, so why don't I put his address in?
Good
All right,
idea.
fine. I'll follow you, Veronica.
Good
All right.
idea. I'm just listening from the bus.
Which one's
I can
your
hear
car,
you.
Veronica?
It's the compact over there.
That makes sense.
So are you guys all
We're all-
taking
we're
your
all-
separate
yeah,
vehicles?
we're
We'll
all
take
take
separate vehicles because we don't know each other well enough to just get in the car with
I'm
a
not getting in
stranger.
the car with fucking Andrew
Okay.
Flab.
Yeah.
He'll
fair.
fucking break the suspension.
I don't want you to work with me. I'm just shy
So,
with you.
so we're going to take all our separate vehicles and head over to see Shane.
Thank you.
Did
and
he
then she
fucking
gives,
just make a car sound? Holy shit.
I'm ready to slay some monsters.
All right, so we drive off to this guy's place.
Did you want to grab Charisse's telephone number before you leave? She writes it down and gives it to
We
you.
would
It's
say
fine.
let's assume it's on the paper
It's on-
with the
I
address.
just assumed it. Sorry.
Okay, so you guys, by the time you leave, it's about 12:30. You guys take a 30-minute drive south.
Did I pack some snacks?
Oh my god.
Haven't you got MREs there, Andrew Flab?
Oh, yeah, I got MRE.
Okay, so Andrew Flab, during the drive,
Yeah.
do you consume one of those MREs?
I do.
Awesome. Take a plot point.
Oh god.
What's the plot point? You never explained it, anybody, you dumbass.
I think that Michael was out of the room for that. So
If
plot
he's
points are
in
ways.
character yelling to the DM, is that him just yelling at God?
Well, I fucked up, guys, so I mean...
Hey, God, it's me, Andrew.
Oh fuck. Sorry, I had to ask.
No, that's a good question. So plot points are a thing that you can use to modify dice rolls. We'll go into more detail about them later, as they won't be important for this.
Okay. So I take a plot point. Do I write it down on my chart here?
Yeah, you now have 5 plot points.
It's good for you, Mike. It'll come in handy later.
Yeah,
So I had 6, now I have
You
5.
had 4, now
you
you
had
have
4,
5.
now you have 5.
Okay.
Just write it down,
It's
you
math.
have 5.
Just trust us.
Just write it down, you have 5. Okay? Jesus Christ.
I get confused with numbers. Go ahead.
Okay, so the drive on the way down, very peaceful. It's quiet. You guys are bumping your favorite tunes. Let's actually do a little bit of backstory here real quick.
Swimming to the Oldies, Volume 5.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Andrew Flab, what is your go-to driving song?
I just said Swimming to the Oldies, Volume 5, the whole thing.
That is a good
Richard Simmons is my idol.
album for a single song. I like
Yeah,
it.
Swimming to the Oldies.
Mr. Jackson, what is your go-to cruising song?
Obviously, it's going to be Kiss.
Fuck yeah.
And it's going to be Kiss's greatest hits, because I like all of Kiss.
Oh my god.
Veronica.
It's going to be anything poppy that I really just can jam out to.
I want to kill her.
I hope she dies, dude.
I hate her more than Andrew Fad.
Can the player Thomas name any poppy album that Veronica would be listening to? Britney Spears?
No, fuck no. Kesha, sure. Yeah, there we go.
All right.
That makes sense.
Yes,
Oops.
The Beatles.
All right, continue. Put the cool music back on, dude. Not that one.
He's got to find like wilderness ambient sounds of the desert kind of thing.
It's not break character.
Shit was getting me.
All right, so we're driving down.
I would like all of you to make an alertness check.
All right, so how does that work?
Take a look at your alertness attribute.
And why are we doing this?
Usually we find out after the fact.
Okay.
So it's like
Reasons-
alertness check or react, and then you find out that you like triggered a trap or something like that.
Reasons
Oh,
in my
okay.
brain.
Okay, so roll the dice we have set for that attribute.
That is correct.
Okay.
And how do I do that, dude? Like, what do you mean the dice?
What do
So
you have
yours
written-
is a 12 plus a D2, correct?
Correct. So it's 14 total.
So you'll roll a 10, or you'll roll a
12-sided dice.
a 12 and
and a
a
two-sided.
two-sided. Well, that doesn't make sense.
I don't have a two-sided dice.
2, 6, anything that equals 14, I guess. Hold on, he's
All
looking
right, we're
it
gonna
up.
pause for a second.
But mine is a 10, so I can roll that.
Are we rolling here?
Your alertness check. So I'm gonna roll this
D6.
10, and I got a 4. That ain't good.
All right, I'm rolling a D6 right now. I got a 2. Thanks.
Waiting for Michael to roll. He's getting a rules clarification from co-pilot Sam.
All right, so Ryan got a 2.
I got a 2.
out of 6. I got a 4 out of 10. And then Mike, what did you end up with?
I got a 3.
Jesus, out of 14.
I'm not very alert. It
Holy
it
dicks!
usually takes me,
All right, so we're all pretty.
We're pretty
dumb.
fucked.
You're all pretty daft. You're really jamming into your tunes.
It usually takes me about 3/4 of a season before I realize something's gone awry. I'm just not alert.
All right.
So on the drive, you're focused on the road, pumping your jams. You're having a good time. As you guys pull up to Shane's residence, it's about 20 minutes of a peaceful interstate and about
Right.
10 minutes of unmaintained dirt roads, the rumble of which eventually drowns out the radio.
Did you say rumble?
Yes.
Okay.
And you pull up to a dirt lot with 3 buildings, one of them larger than the other 2. You gather that one to be the home residence. There's a silo about 20 feet tall and a shack that, of course, has seen better days.
Okay.
In the what you would consider the yard, there are a number of vehicles are strewn about. In various states of disrepair. There is a man working on one of them. You do.
We're gonna walk over.
So does
there.
this? Is
well,
this
first
any,
I'm gonna watch Kaden what he does.
Is this any order to anything, or is this just still however we want to do it?
We are still free floating.
The only thing we need to be worried
Kate-
about right now is the alertness, because that's gonna matter in a moment.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Cade turns his truck off. Really sad because it was really in a good song from Kiss.
Andrew Fab turns his bus off.
Oh my God.
I park next to the 2 of them and just idle the car.
As I get out of the truck.
I get out of the truck.
Christ, dude.
Sorry, I turn off the car, and I get out as well, and it's fucking hot out.
I start approaching the man and I say, "Hey, sir."
No, I approach and I say, "Sir."
Oh my God, I'm surrounded by morons.
His head is in the hood of a Jeep on blocks. He hears you beckoning and hits us out on the roof. And he's like, fuck! Who are you?
Sir, my name's Cade.
My
that a
name's
stripper's
Veronica.
name?
What? The hell did you just say to me?
I actually did know a stripper back in Vegas named Caden. It's pretty close.
Wow, it must be the same guy that Flab keeps calling me.
It might be.
Fucking weirdo. Sir, hi, my name is Cade Jackson.
Such a
You
douche.
didn't ask for your last name.
Doesn't matter.
He gives you a visual once over and he shakes your hand.
Nice to meet you, sir. What is your name?
Shane.
Shane.
Aha.
Just the person where. Actually,
Veronica just stares at Andrew Flab for a minute. Like, are you kidding?
Jesus Christ. Shane, it's nice to meet you. We
Did
were
anybody
sent
got
out
any
here.
wet wipes? I'm getting sweaty here.
We were sent out here by Charisse.
Oh. What'd she want?
She tells us that your daughter's been missing for about 2 weeks. Was it Mary?
Yes.
It tells us that Mary's been missing for about 2 weeks, and she's a little concerned.
Yeah, that's about right. She kind of rumbles off every now and then.
What do you mean by rumbles off?
Hungry.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, ever since she started seeing this new guy, Jason, something his name. She hasn't been around much.
You talking about your daughter? You talking about your daughter, Mary?
Yeah, she started seeing him.
She started seeing somebody at age 17. And you just let her run off. What type of parenting is that?
I'm assuming this is her boyfriend?
I would hope so. And
You don't,
first of all,
you don't know?
Mr. Large Gentleman, did you introduce yourself to?
He did not.
He
did.
I
He
introduced-
mumbled it under his breath and then you finished.
Whatever Caden does, I do.
I wish you'd get my name right, but you know what?
It's Cade. Just Cade.
Motherfucker, dude. So let me get this straight, Shane. Your daughter started seeing this guy named Jason?
Yeah.
And you haven't seen her in 2 weeks. And you're not scared? You don't feel
You're
like
just
she's
fine with that?
It's a little longer than normal, but yeah, I mean,
What's
she's
normal?
a week, couple of 5 days.
So where does she go when she's gone for these weeks?
I know where I went back in the day.
Is there a fuck shack around here that the young kids like to fuck around in?
As he's giving a concerned look to Veronica, he
Answer my
whips his
question,
head to Mr. Flab.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, fucking excuse me, sir, that is my daughter.
Your daughter's out running around gallivanting all hours of the night, and now you're concerned?
He looks over to Cade.
You should say touche.
Before Shane is able to say what he says, Cade looks over to Andrew and with a
Andrew
very
Flab.
Andrew Flab looks over at Andrew Flab and says, "Shut the fuck up." Anyways, Sir Shane, that doesn't alarm you at all?
No, she's an adult. She's 17 years old. She can do whatever she can do whatever she wants.
Did she tell you at all where she'd be or how long she'd be gone?
No, just figured it was the usual.
All right, so what do I need
Can I
to
do like an intuition check? Like, is he just this dumb of a parent? Like, perception, I guess.
Let's get to the alertness. Come on.
we gotta speed this up a little.
Okay, Michael, real quick. There is I'm going to probably break your brain real quick. So there is an idea.
What?
Let me explain. There is the idea of metagaming the story. Okay, that is where you as a player know things that the character you are playing does not. For example,
right.
rolling the
alertness.
alert check, your player knows that. Your
But the
character
characters
does
don't.
not.
Okay,
I know that. I'm trying to speed it up. I'm like, get to the alert part. Why do we roll?
You guys, if you would have passed that alert check, I would have told you at that time.
We don't know yet, but we still need to speed up these investigations.
We didn't pass it because
That's my point.
yeah,
We need to
we
know.
missed it.
We missed it. We won't
It's
find
when
out
we were
right now.
driving. Yeah,
It's when they drive past and the monster's watching from the bushes and
Yeah.
you didn't see it.
I'm ready to blow some more.
Can we do a
So-
perception or anything with this guy and why he's so
Can I
nonchalant?
Let me throw this at you guys.
Can I kill him? I'm just gonna kill him.
You can.
Jesus.
You can.
You know what?
Kill
I'm taking
Shane.
control of this. I'm gonna use my axe, and then I'm gonna cook him because that's an attribute. Let me roll. Can I kill you, Shane?
The fuck you can't. And he grabs a wrench.
I grab an axe. I have an axe.
Cade steps in front of Andrew Flab because he's ruining the investigation. And grabs him by the back of his neck and lifts him off the ground with one arm.
Well, then we're gonna have a scuffle, then, right? We have to roll.
I'm going to beat your ass right now.
Okay.
Let's do this.
So let's.
Oh,
how do we
please
do
do.
this?
Okay.
So I try to kill Shane because my
And I'm trying
patience
to
is
stop you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are having a confrontation from two player characters, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
I need both of you to roll initiative.
That's your
It's one of your derived.
agility and alertness together, right?
Yeah, that dice and then the second dice.
Wait, what is it?
agility and what?
Initiative. It has that. You should have it in the corner.
Under derived attributes.
Okay.
Sam, could you go help him out?
So I'm going to roll 12, my 12 dice, and then this one twice, I'm assuming. My
So what-
initiative is
so what do you
2
got?
plus 12
I got
plus
10.
2.
I got 10 out
So I'm
of
going
14.
to roll this and then this twice. But I half it, correct? Okay, so make sure I do this right. 10. 1.5. Is that even a thing?
It rounds down.
He
I
rolled a
think.
d4, right? What was it? It'll be a 2.
Okay. So 13.
Andrew Flab,
Just kicked his ass.
13.
How does that make any sense?
Oh, it makes sense.
Hold on. Wait. Mr. Jackson, what did you get?
I rolled 10 out of 14.
Awesome.
I'm a 13.
And then Shane's. Okay, so first in the initiative, Andrew Flab, you have 2 things that you can do. Okay?
Cook
can,
'em.
You can move,
He's not going to move fast.
and you and you can do an action of some sort. So right now, Cade has you by the scruff of your,
The back of your neck.
the back of your neck,
Which one?
and you are, and somehow he has lifted you off the ground.
Somehow. Okay.
Fucking strong, duh.
I thought I just beat him with initiative.
No.
No.
This is just who goes
We're
first.
getting-
Oh, okay.
We are in a combat round. Combat round is the only thing that has a structure. You go, they go, you go. They
Okay,
go.
so with initiative, I can make the first move now?
You
Because-
rolled a 13. You have the highest initiative. You will go first.
Okay, so now I roll what?
You say what you're going to do,
Do
dummy.
you want to move? You have to say what you're going to do to him.
So
Do I now
to answer that question, let me ask this question, and then we'll figure out how the rules apply to it in a moment. You in this situation with Cade, with an axe in your hand, what does Andrew Flab do?
Well, I don't want to kill him. He wasn't annoying me, and I rely on him to learn how to.
To be cool, too.
So I was trying to kill Shane. Caden jumped in the way, and I just want to get him off me and maybe kick him in the balls.
Okay, so you kick Cade in the balls.
He goes for a kick, right?
Perfect. That'll be your action for this round of combat. Cade, would you be so kind as to roll?
I don't have combat. Oh.
Roll what?
Oh, I think I should.
He needs to roll his attack.
He needs to roll
Right.
his attack first. Yeah. Thank you.
Who does? Me?
You
Yes,
do.
You. Okay, so this is
Okay.
where you can roll the dice. You're going to roll strength,
What's the
Strength?
and then
That's-
any attribute or skill you feel would be applicable to
So
this.
I
So-
roll a 10, and then
so
I
that'd be
roll
unarmed
my
combat.
unarmed combat skill,
Right.
which is a D2. Or it's a D6 plus a D2. But I want to claw him.
If you're going to kick him in the
said
balls,
kick
you're
in the
not going
balls.
to.
Now you want to claw me?
Oh, I want to claw him instead
Okay.
because I have that as a skill
You
set.
want to claw his arm that's holding you up? Is that it?
Christ.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll. Oh, I got a 3, the first one.
Okay.
And then
4?
7. Okay, so
Don't lie.
I like how this started. We've already started fighting each other rather than the fucking monsters or anything.
But that's what happens, and then the show abruptly ends.
Okay, Andrew Flab, what did you roll on your attack against Cade?
7.
Cade, I need you to roll agility, and then any skill that you would find applicable to the situation to see if you can either dodge the kick or even if you can.
No, I'm clawing him. I'm clawing him.
They avoid the
he's
claw.
going for the claw.
Okay, avoid the claw. So something to avoid the
So
claw.
like athletics or whatever, I would assume, to try and like move out of the way.
Possibly.
So
Either way, you're
So you
going
said
to roll your agility
Agility. Okay.
plus a skill that you believe is applicable.
So if I have unarmed combat plus brawling, so I would roll a D8.
I would very much consider this a brawl.
Yeah, bro.
I rolled 9.
Okay. 9. Okay, so
Son
you
of a bitch.
dodge out of the way of Andrew Flab's.
Of my claw. I clawed you.
How does Cade, we're not to your turn yet, but since you won that roll, I'm going to give you a little bit of narrative power here.
Okay.
How does Cade deal with this situation? Andrew Flab claws. How does Cade get away?
Cade dodges and goes to. Hold on, let me think. Cade dodges his claw and goes to incapacitate
It's like kick him in the stomach as you drop him.
by putting him in a headlock.
Can I dance away? Can I?
You will have your opportunity to do so, yes. Dance capoeira, yes. You might be able to do that. Okay, so Kid.
Andrew Flab knows capoeira and dance fighting, but has the agility
Of a wet paper bag.
of a fucking paraplegic. All right, sure.
All right, so what do I got to roll to go for the headlock?
Go ahead and roll brawl, and I would say either strength or agility.
So we'll do strength and brawl. I rolled a 9.
Awesome. Andrew Flab, roll.
Agility, right?
I would roll agility, yes.
Oh, and plus my performance,
Plus capoeira.
which is dancing.
Jesus.
Right, performance.
Okay, so a D6 plus an 8. Oh, plus a 2, right? So it's 8. So I'm going to roll
Brandon, what'd you roll?
a 2 dice, which is this,
You
right?
can't win then.
And then this one? Oh, that one? Okay. All right, here we go. The roll. It's a 2. And a 6. So I got 8.
You lost.
So you lost the confrontation.
Trying to dance my way out of it.
I love that he's got 2 for agility, but dancing is an 8 or like a 6 or whatever.
Oh man.
Jesus.
Well, so what happened? Did he like?
Oh, that's a good question. What does happen? Cade, you won that roll. How does this interpret into the situation?
As Cade puts...
Is Ryan saying this, or is Cade saying
Oh, Ryan's saying this. Okay, so as Cade puts Andrew in a headlock, Andrew Flab...
Thank you.
Sorry, didn't want to get...
Tries to dance away.
Andrew Flab starts to calm down. And then...
I was hyperventilating.
So Andrew Flab starts to calm down as he's in a headlock.
Yes.
Okay, Andrew Flab, I need
I'm gonna use my camouflage.
I need you to
Oh my God, will you idiots stop for like 1 goddamn minute?
We just start doing a bunch of dumb shit.
Shane, the fuck's your kid at? I ignore these 2 idiots right away and go for these fucking guys to talk to Shane while these
Okay.
2 dipshits fight.
Shane has gone inside
Can I follow him inside to talk?
if you would like to.
I'm going to try to follow him inside to
Awesome.
talk.
As Cade has Andrew Flab in a headlock,
And they're
passing
fighting
out,
each other.
We'll deal
Winded.
damage off camera
Yeah.
for that. As you do, so you go into the larger building that you thought was a residence, and
Right.
as you open the door, you are confronted with a gun in your face.
Okay, persuasion.
You've got about 5 seconds to get the fuck off my property.
Can I go for a persuasion?
Yes.
To try and convince him to like just talk to us kind of thing?
When you say
Please do.
persuasion, are you gonna like blow him?
Shotgun to the head. You know, you're asked this question a lot.
If you do it, I'll follow you.
I'm just going to go for the persuasion right now.
Okay.
I don't think he's in a horny mood. I think he just wants to shoot someone.
It's not in a horny mood.
So that's
You
a
got
D6
it.
plus a D2. So for my D8, I guess, or do I need any other alertness, intelligence, willpower?
I would very much like you to add your alertness roll to that.
So alertness plus my persuasion, right?
Plus your persuasion skill.
All right. So persuasion skill is an 8. Suck it. And then alertness is a D10, which is a 9. Oh. So that right there is a 17.
What? Jesus.
I put my points in the right fucking things.
Not dancing.
I was just trying to speed things along, and this fucking Caden disrupts me from killing him.
Cade! It's fucking Cade!
My name is Cade, you fuck. God.
All right, so I got 17.
Tomato.
He looks at out the window to the kerfluffle happening in his yard right next to his project car. And he slowly puts his gun down.
We just want to help you find Mary, okay? When was the last time you saw him? Her. Whoa.
Get the proper.
You know, it's 2019. It's like whatever.
Get the proper pronoun, bitch.
It's 20,000. It's 2019. If it's whatever, you would have used they, ma'am.
I only know her as Mary. Okay? So back the fuck up and answer the question.
As he lowers his weapon,
Where's the monsters? I just walked in.
guns right back up, and he cocks it.
Oh my God!
Ruining dude, you're the worst character.
I just want to speed things along.
You just backed us up.
As he Cade
Cade
walks
grabs him and pulls him out the door.
Hold on.
I danced my way out of that one.
As the gun hold on.
All right.
I'm walking in. Cade walks in. Sir Shane.
Okay, before you do
well,
so,
hold on. I'm the one trying to persuade people.
Everybody needs to take like 500 fucking steps back, just from a gameplay perspective. Okay, so Veronica is already in the house,
Right.
Stopped in the doorway.
Yeah.
Andrew Flab somehow got into the doorway, squeezed in. Cade, you have a blocked doorway.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
And a gun, and you can see a gun pointed at Andrew Flab.
Well, so does my check do fucking nothing before Fat Fuck walked in?
He lowered his weapon, and then all of a sudden, dipshit
my
McFuckface.
Dude, your character is literally the worst character.
I just want to slay monsters.
Literally.
Then kill yourself.
I'm the real antagonist in this story.
Where's that rope?
Oh, that's so meta. I could just.
Oh shit!
This is so strangely
so as-
familiar.
Cade walks up and see this is me, not Cade. Cade walks up and sees the door being jammed by two characters or two people, and he sees Shane with his gun raised in an air, and then Cade stands behind Veronica and dipshit, and this is what he says. Look, Shane, I'm sorry about the altercation earlier. We don't really know each other. We're working with each other for the first time. We just want to find Mary. We're very concerned, and we want to make sure that she's safe.
As a bookkeeping for me, the DM here, did you, for the conversation when you arrived, did you mention that Charisse had sent you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. When
he did.
that was the first thing I told him.
Thank you for the clarification. Okay, let me think.
Where's your daughter, bitch?
Oh my God!
Can you shut the fuck up?
Just want this to hurry and go.
Okay, so Shane goes, okay, we talk outside, and I will tell you everything that I know about Mary and Jason's relationship.
All right, we're getting somewhere then. Good Lord.
What he tells you is on a different document.
Okay. Can I offer Andrew Flab like beef jerky to shut up for 15 minutes?
That's awfully nasty, but I got an MRE.
Jesus.
How about I just use this rope I have and just end my part of the story?
He says, Shane says, Jason Gonzalez, I think. They've been together.
Sorry. Stop laughing and go.
No,
We're
it's
running
fine.
out of time.
It's worth it. They've been together for since high school, maybe.
Get parent.
He had a few run-ins with the law, underage drinking, kind of the usual, especially out here with that not being,
The reservation.
fair
right?
games on a reservation. Yeah. But I mean, fuck, we're all drinking all the time.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay, hold on. Let me rephrase that.
Where does Jason live?
Andrew
Can you give us his
picks up
address?
his axe again. Kills the game master.
Jason, last I knew, he was living up in Utah. But
Okay.
I have scripts.
He's a boyfriend in a different state.
I have
that
scripts.
she visits every week?
I have scripts, motherfucker.
I'm just a little confused by the
got
logistics
scripts!
of this relationship.
Can we change showrunners?
I think we're past time as well, for what it's worth.
Stop worrying about the time and get us to a place that we will pause it? God damn it.
She was fixing to move out.
Why did she... Okay, go ahead.
They've been
So-
together since high school. She seems to like the guy. I respect her as a
So
woman.
let me
She
get
can move
this
wherever
straight,
she wants.
Shane. Okay. Mary sees Jason. Jason actually doesn't live here, correct? He doesn't live in state.
He lives up. Okay, so geographical, real
Oh,
quick.
my motherfucker.
This is like talking to Andrew and Rayman
I
show.
know.
Right,
So
and
I
I'm
need to give you a map.
Oh, geez, fucking! I guess, guys, you guys are making this real easy for me here. This
You're not
is a fucking
adaptable
stroll in
enough.
the goddamn park.
You gotta roll with it.
I know.
Just
So,
like Adam Flab's rolls, you gotta roll with it.
Waweep is in Utah. Okay.
Okay.
So Jason.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
so
all I need.
Jason lives.
We're just trying to be thorough, ma'am. So,
Oh my God.
Veronica slaps Flab upside the head. And I guess with success. Because he's too not agile enough to move out of that one. It's the only time he's been touched by a woman.
Yep. Jason lives in 5 minutes out of Waweep, right on the lake up there. He's got a little apartment sub-level.
All right, Shane. Here's what's going to happen. Okay. We're going to go check out this Jason character. You said he's about 5 minutes away, something like that.
From Waweep, yeah.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna take a drive separately, and we're gonna head up there and see Shane.
all right, got a
Or
plan.
see Jason.
I got a plan. This is what we're going to do. We're all going to get in our cars, and we're going to drive up there separately.
Okay, what is that drive like? Because it's already 1 in the afternoon. If we're going across state lines, we're going to need a place to sleep.
Okay, so Waweep, you drove 30 minutes to get here. You guys were already in Waweep.
Okay, so we're already in that
You're
area.
already- yeah,
okay,
yeah.
never mind that statement then.
Okay, because I was already looking for a better breakfast. In my
Sorry. Oh my God. All right. So I'm gonna.
All right, so
So Cade is gonna shake Shane's hand. Sorry for the disturbance, there, Shane. I'm gonna go check out Jason as Cade's walking back to his pickup truck to get in to leave.
Okay, so you're walking back. You're not in the truck yet.
No, I'm walking back. I'm walking from the front door where I was just talking to him.
Awesome.
I get in my truck, start it up.
Before you do so, because we would be splitting the party at that point, I want to give
No, I'm following.
opportunities.
He's
Well,
just
we
gonna-
already know what Andrew Flab is doing.
Flab's following me.
Flab is following me, yeah.
Veronica, here's my cell phone number in case Mary calls or shows up or anything like that. Just give me a call anytime. So I just give my phone number so that he can reach out to us if something happens or if there's an update.
He says thank you.
Okay, and then I head to my car.
Awesome. Everybody, roll alertness.
And that was what again?
Alertness?
That'll be
Oh,
just,
just- okay,
straight
just that
alertness
one.
roll.
It's just 12 and
Oh, fuck, 2.
I got a 2.
Fucking Christ.
hey, this is the Sam. This is the 2 dice.
That's the def. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
If you roll a 3 or 4,
And
that'll
this
be
is
a
the
2.
12, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, both of us are like dumb.
I need-
It takes all of our mental focus just to deal with Andrew.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9 and a 1.
Okay.
10, wow.
Andrew Flab, of all people,
Jesus, he's going to be the savant of this group from this alone.
notices an owl.
It's how I've been on board for 3 seasons.
That's true.
Pay
An
attention.
owl?
Andrew Flab notices an owl on the silo.
Who?
Wow.
On the 20-foot tall silo at the peak of the cone, just kind of sat there, just kind of watching,
Look, this
just
is
noticing things.
That's creepy.
Wait. Did you just tell this?
No, only Andrew Flab knows
Right, but
that.
he just said, "Look, there's an owl" in Andrew Flab's voice.
Andrew Flab, let's ask Andrew
I'm
Flab.
saying it to myself.
Okay.
In your
I
brain,
like-
or are you whispering?
I like lots of exposition.
Because there are things that can happen here. I need to know if Andrew Flab is saying that in his brain or if he is whispering.
I need to know if Caden said it first.
Caden,
Did not say anything.
First of all,
Caden's
does not exist.
Not a character in this group. So, Cade. My fucking character's name is Cade.
I know my voice is a stereotype, but I think Andrew Flab might actually be retarded.
All right, so I see an owl, and I said it out loud so everyone else could hear me because I'm trying to be helpful.
so you point out, oh, look, there's an owl.
Look, it's a hooter.
Okay, so Cade hears Andrew Flab.
Thank fucking Christ.
I guess we all do because it's quiet out there, as
So-
I said earlier.
Veronica, do you remember when Charisse told us that there's no birds around?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Why is there an owl on top of that silo?
Can I do an intuition check?
Sure.
All right, so that's D6 plus the D2 for my perception. Do I need alertness, or is it just the 8-sided die?
On this one, roll intelligence in addition to your skill.
Okay, that's good for me because intelligence is high.
All right. So you're trying to
and I
figure
got
out.
low on everything. Crap, I got 5 grand total.
So really quick, I'm going to interrupt.
Yeah.
You are rolling your perception and intelligence to try to figure out
Just
what
a-
the owl is. See if Andrew has
Intuition.
something planned.
Intuition and intelligence about the owl. If she said all the animals are gone,
Right.
and there's this one that's a little weird, does my natural intelligence and knowledge of like culture or intuition, the
Okay.
investigation skill, help me? But I got a 3 and a 2 for a 5 total, so that sucks. So
Looking to see if I maybe.
Can you do? We're gonna errata that roll real quick. Can you do
okay.
lore?
lore
And
yeah.
intelligence?
I have lore too. As well.
I can
So
do
I roll?
intelligence and then lore. Would it be? Well, okay, mythology, demons, and symbols.
So what do I
none
need to
of
roll?
that.
Intelligence and lore.
Yes.
I'm going to roll for it. Too.
All right, so for me, it's just lore then, right?
Yeah, normal lore.
Mythology doesn't help.
Normal lore and intelligence for the
All right.
for
We got about 20 more minutes.
Oh, shit.
20 minutes. Okay.
Oh, wow. Critical ones on both. Man. Failure over here on this dice roll.
So
So why was Cade trying to roll too? He was doing the same thing.
Because you said it out loud, so he knows.
got-
what
okay,
you
so
said
he's
as
rolling
well.
the same
that's
thing.
max for me.
You got a 6 and I got a 2.
I got max. So my intelligence D4, I rolled a 4, and then my lore is D6. I rolled 6.
Can I roll as well or no? Because
Is it-
I'm the one who saw the owl.
You saw the owl, but would Andrew Flab, the character, think
Is your intelligence or
I have 2
perception?
intelligence.
if a D2 in intelligence, I would hazard a guess that you saw a bird, and you're like,
I mean, I'm a D. So for intelligence, I rolled. I
So
have
he's got a
D4.
10.
I got 10.
okay. And then Veronica, what did you roll?
I only got a 2. I fucking
Awesome.
failed that.
Cade, you know it's 1 p.m. It's not prime owl territory or time of day, right?
So that's weird.
Yep. With as you look at the bird, as the three of you look at the bird, you'll notice that it is a horned owl, spotted brown, white
Right.
flecks on the feathers, pretty stuff. Average size from what you could gather from this distance. Cade rolled a 10, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you know that there are things in lore for the Native Americans in this region specifically governing owls. You don't know a whole lot about it. It would require some additional research, but you do know that they're generally considered evil.
Oh.
So guys, one thing I noticed about the owl. What time is it, Veronica?
it's about 1 o'clock?
That's not
1:20?
prime. That's not prime time for
I got to
owls.
watch, I can tell you.
It's not prime time for owls.
I
to
have
be
a
out.
watch too, Andrew Flab. Thank you.
I got restraints, you better watch
So
your mouth.
Fucking God.
So I would have to be. I'd have to do a little bit more research. From what I know, my base knowledge, I'm also not addressing Andrew Flab at all right now.
Right, yeah.
So, from what my base knowledge, and also I'd have to do a little bit more digging, but I think owls in the Native American culture are considered evil.
Despite my intelligence, shockingly, I don't know that right now. But I will make a note.
Can I just use my axe on it?
Tomahawk the owl from 100 yards.
And then just cook it. It's an attribute.
Please don't let him do that.
It's an
Please let us get in the
attribute.
car.
It's an attribute I have.
So,
What is that, Al? Is it supernatural? Let's find out.
so Cade still addressing Veronica.
Mm-hmm.
Veronica, don't you have your laptop with you?
Yeah, I do, actually. Hold on.
You should look up that.
I don't
on
know if
your-
I'll have Wi-Fi out here in the middle of fucking nowhere.
You have a hotspot, right?
Shane
I mean-
hears that,
Okay.
and he says,
Wait, Shade? I thought we left him.
No, we're still- we
standing
hadn't
by
got
the
the
house.
house
We're
yet.
standing by
that's
the house.
right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We hadn't left yet.
he's got his rifle like up, like it's
A shotgun.
thank you,
Right.
shotgun. And he goes, fuck.
He goes, fuck.
He goes fuck, and then that's it. But he whispers it a little bit, but just loud enough to hear.
Does he-
Okay, so he doesn't offer us to use his internet or anything like that. From what he didn't respond to what we were, he just had muttered fuck.
to the bird, yes,
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
so he saw the owl too.
Yeah. Shane goes, "You're looking to use internet? You're probably going to have to go to the library for that.
Why? Because they don't have internet on the reservation?
Cell coverage on the reservation is not.
Remember,
Right,
it was not a paved road for a good while. out to
You're
his
basically
place.
in the boonies.
Yeah, his house is out in the middle of nowhere.
All right. Well, why don't we?
Can you point us in the direction of a library or give us like an address or something?
If you're looking for lore,
I
doing
pull
some
out my gun and I shoot the owl.
God damn.
I have a pistol.
We're getting to the point where we're going to try to solve the mystery. You're shooting owls.
I want to kill shit.
This is how he writes.
God damn it! We'll never get this done.
I'm going to shoot the owl.
Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna fucking die.
I have how do I do this? I have a range of 40, and I have hollow points.
You fucking try to blow away.
Okay, let's just do some quick maths. First of all, Andrew Flab, what are you going to shoot at this owl with?
I just said my pistol.
What kind
Okay.
of pistol?
It's a pistol light.
What's the range on that?
It's a range 40 feet.
Okay, this silo is rather far away. It's about 100 yards.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so strike one. You can still do it. First of all, also consider the size of the target.
Okay.
Not that good a shot, probably.
So I can't even do it then.
You can attempt.
What
to.
if I run? Andrew Flab, me, runs
not
closer.
running. You're not running.
I'd run closer to the silo
If
to
by
where
run
I'm
you
about.
mean shuffle 3 feet and get winded.
I shuffle. I'm tired. I pull out an MRE, eat it for energy.
Wait.
Continue
Okay,
to
so
run.
his stats wouldn't be good for shit. But for example, if
I grab
Ryan
a
used
rope.
it, hold on.
I go up the silo.
You're not gonna lasso the goddamn owl. If Ryan were to take the shot, for example,
Yep.
and use a plot point, it
Okay.
would add.
This
to
is
his
what I'm gonna do.
roll,
This
and
is-
he could do it.
Hold on. Okay,
Hold on.
we need to.
I don't have an. Why? Hold on. I can't run towards the silo.
You can run toward the silo.
Okay. What if I do this instead? What if because I don't have the range for it and I don't want to run because I'm going to get winded. How about I pull my pistol light out, aim it at Caden.
What?
I tell him to shoot that motherfucker off with his rifle.
Threaten a character to shoot the owl.
He has to shoot the owl
Oh
for
my
me.
god.
Andrew Flab or Michael? Does Andrew Flab do this?
Yeah, Andrew Flab pulls out his weapon and tells Caden to shoot the owl.
I don't know who is talking. I don't know if Michael is talking or if Andrew Flab is talking.
Yes.
I pull out my gun. I have a pistol light. And I'm going to point it.
He's gonna get us fucking killed.
I'm going to point it at Cade.
Say my name right.
And I'm going to pull out my axe and just brandish it at Victoria.
I will shoot you
Are
in
you
the
Mexican
fucking...
standoff with yourself?
I will shoot you in the cock. If I could find it, I would shoot you in it
Oh.
if you fucking aim that axe at me.
And now I'm going to tell Caden, pull out your... What type of guns do you have, Caden?
Cade.
Cade, what type of guns you have, Cade?
You daft fucking bastard.
No, Fab.
I have
Go ahead.
a rifle, an assault rifle,
Which
and I have a pistol heavy.
Which one has the
I
most?
assume that those would be in your truck.
Which one has the most range?
My assault rifle.
Get that motherfucker and shoot that owl.
Oh my god.
Okay, so this is where I don't want to call for a roll here, because that cuts action short.
I haven't decided if I want to pull my gun out yet.
Exactly, and that's what I want you to think. I want you to think how.
Yeah, I'm thinking about this. For
I'm Mr.
How far away?
Jackson.
How far away am I from Dab?
Can you smell my bad breath?
Too close. About 20 feet.
Oh, then you okay.
I'm inside his.
You're in
firing range.
my bad breath radius. Go ahead.
Get a fucking burp on him.
I'm threatening you, Kay. What you gonna do now, motherfucker?
All right. Cade, being a badass motherfucker that he is, turns his back on Andrew Flab and goes to get in his truck. Starts his truck up and is about to leave.
He just walks away.
Hold on, I'm not done. As he's getting ready to drive away, he rolls the window down, looks right at Andrew's Flab and says, "You won't shoot me, you fat piece of shit."
He is cooler than Andrew Flab, and that would intimidate him, I would think.
I would agree. I would
Yes.
say that in this case, we would call for.
And I'm going to add.
Yep.
Can I use
You
my
fat piece of shit. You're a fat pussy, and you won't
wow.
pull the trigger.
Can I-
we leave now?
Can I use my camo so it humiliates him? Everyone thinks he's talking to nobody.
Oh my god.
At the start of the
Why
engine.
doesn't anybody want to shoot anyone? Come on.
Dude,
You're not
we're
supposed to shoot the fucking players!
Dude, we're
You
trying
are
to-
that guy that shit on everyone's imaginary thing. It's like,
Yeah.
we're playing Knights and Shining Armor.
Dude,
and you're like,
we
and then
are
I pull out
literally
my
trying
gun
to-
and kill everyone.
We are trying to solve a mystery, and we're not even getting to the point where we have to fight any monsters yet, and you want to kill players. You are the worst person in this story right now.
Oh my god.
As the engine starts, the owl
Based on a true story.
flies away.
Okay. Oh, there you go, dude.
Thank you,
Did you
DM,
hear-
for
did you hear-
taking control.
Thank you, DM.
What did the DM say?
Andrew,
or the GM?
The owl flew away.
As the engine started, the owl flew away.
Victoria goes
Christ.
to her car as well, just shocked at the stupidity before her.
So, for normal players, what I would ask is, would you like to take a poke around the residence?
Take a look around.
Will
before
he
we leave.
let us, or do we have to persuade him to let us?
Well, you've already succeeded in a persuasion roll, which I
Right.
will grant for this. If
Is Shane still outside?
yeah, he's at a stip
All right,
with
so-
his shotgun.
Okay,
So-
I get in my bus.
Okay, then I'll stay and look around.
Awesome.
So Cade looks at Veronica and says, Veronica, I'm going to get in my truck. I'm going to head back into town and go see Jason. What are you going to do?
I'm going to check out this house first, see if she left any clues in her room. Maybe there's something that leads us to where she went. I'll meet you at that address by nightfall.
All right, sounds good.
Andrew Flab gets in his bus and runs down Shane.
Oh my god!
What is wrong with you?
Like, just 2 interactions. Get through 2
I wanna
interactions with
see
trying
if
to
he- I
murder
wanna see if
someone.
he bleeds. And then we'll know if he's a monster or he's human.
Are you Batman? What is happening right
Do
now?
you bleed?
I just want to nick him.
Can God have the DM have Andrew Flap just like fall on his face while he tries to get into his car, and then
All right, I get on my bus and I just sit there and pout about my existence.
just follow Cade. Just follow Cade to go
Follow
to
me.
Jason.
Follow me.
I just want some action. I decide against. I don't listen to the devil on my shoulder, and I decide not to run down that stupid Shane. I'm not done with my
Oh.
inner monologue. I get in my bus, and I decide to follow Kate. Goodbye.
All right, so then I check out the house.
How does that conversation with Shane go? There is a silo, there is a shack, and there is a house, and many vehicles.
So he's already going to let me, or do I have to persuade him again?
I would. He will let you, but what does that conversation sound like?
All right. Kate, if it's okay, or Shane, if it's okay with you, can I look around your daughter's room and see if she might have left a clue as to where she went or the premises as a whole?
As long as you promise not to bring them 2 dipshits back in any capacity.
If they show up, I will shoot the fat one for you.
I'll call that a deal.
All
And he
then
lets you in.
I go into the room.
The house is a, pretty small stuff. You go to Mary's bedroom, and it is completely empty, save for 1 book on the floor.
Oh, mystery.
The window is also open, and there is another owl sat on it, the perch.
Fuck, and I'm alone. That is a good place to stop this first
Whoops.
round.
We're
Fuck, I'm
stopping there.
alone with a creepy owl in
We're
the
driving
window.
away. We're driving away, and he's all alone.
Jesus, I'm going to die alone. Well, that's going to do it here for the first installment of the Supernatural Dealing with Flab role-playing game. We want to thank everybody who took the time to listen. We want to thank...
I'm the monster at the end of the story.
Probably. We want to
doubt
thank, despite his hardships, Andrew, for helping us out.
We are
with
gonna
this.
continue this throughout summer.
We are going to continue this throughout the summer. This is not a one-and-done thing. We will continue this campaign, this story.
I don't know if I can do this anymore.
I'm terrified.
We're going to figure it out, but thank you all for listening. We will see you all at the next installment of this shit.
You little maggot. You are no longer a part of this story. Hey, ass butt.